So most of the early Jewish settlers in Palestine in the late 1800s, early 1900s really saw themselves as pioneers, almost like Americans going west for Manifest Destiny. There's that special relationships Americans have with with Israelis, they've said, and I think partly that theme of finding a new land and setting out for yourselves and starting a new nation is a connection that Americans and Israelis have. So when Jews came to Palestine, they actually came and set up farms, which are known as kibbutz or kibbutzim, as you may have read about. And they purchased land that was farmed by Arabs. Now, this is a little complex because there are Arabs who have been farming the land for hundreds of years that the land has been passed down to their families. But a lot of Arabs, similar to Native Americans in the United States and in Latin America and Canada, Arabs did not hold any title or deeds to this land. So it was very easy for Jews to, for these immigrants, to buy the land that was being farmed and used by the Arabs. So that developed a bit of a resentment by the Arabs, who the local population. By 1914, which was the beginning of World War I, Jews made up about 10% of the Palestinian population and continued to increase their immigration. On the other hand, Palestinians saw Zionism, many Palestinians saw Zionism as a European colonialism, which was really high at the time. Europeans had colonized Africa and large parts of Asia, and earlier, as we've studied, Latin America. So Arab Palestinians didn't necessarily see these people as Jews fleeing persecution. They saw themselves as Europeans trying to take over land, as Europeans had been doing for about 100 years or so. So while this may or may not be accurate, one can understand where the origins of the conflict lie in this conflict over land and who it belongs to.